Hello friends. So in this video, we are going to continue the sums of practice at 4.1, page number 22 of your textbook. We are going to solve the question number 5. That is, draw a right angled triangle XYZ, draw its medians, show the point of concurrence by G. So in this case, we have to draw a right angled triangle. So let's begin. I will first draw a 6 centimeter line like this. I will name it as Y and Z. Now it is a right angle triangle. It means I have to measure 90 degree in the protractor. So I will keep the protractor on point Y and measure 90 degree. And I'll draw a line. Then I will measure 5 centimeter in my compass. Keep it on point Y. Make an arc like this. So this is my point X. And I will join XZ. So this is my right angle triangle XYZ. Now, as usual, we know that for vertex Y, the opposite side is XZ. For vertex Z, the opposite side is XY. And for vertex X, the opposite side is YZ. Now we have to draw medians, and we know to draw median, we need a midpoint. And for midpoint, we need to first draw the perpendicular bisectors. So I will begin with side YZ first. I will take the compass, take more than half distance. From point Y, I will make the arcs. Then from point Z again, I get the 2 points. Then I will just make a point on this exit so that I need the midpoint. And the remaining, I will just draw a fine dotted line. So here is my point of midpoint. I'll name it as P. Now this is side YZ. So for YZ, the vertex is X. So from X, draw a line joining this point P. And this is your first median. So our vertex X is over. Now let's take the next side XZ. I will again take more than half distance, keep it on point X, make the arcs, then keep it on point Z, make the next 2 arcs. Again, I will try to draw a line passing through both these points. I'll make the point of intersection here. I'll make the midpoint and a fine dotted line. I get the midpoint here. I'll name it as Q. Now for side Z and X, ZX, my vertex is Y. So I will draw a line passing from Y to this point Q. This is my second median for vertex Y and side XZ. Now the third side, the side is XY. So I will take again more than half distance, draw the arcs. I get this point over here. This is the midpoint. I name this point as R. Now for side XY, the vertex is Z. So from vertex Z, draw a line joining the point R passing through this. So my third side is also over. Now let us see what is asked in the next question. Show the point of concurrence by G. So the point of concurrence is this, means G means centroid. So this is your point of concurrence. Therefore, G is the point of concurrence of triangle XYZ. So this is our sum number 5. The construction is here. Now let's proceed with sum number 6. Now, sum number 6 is draw isosceles triangle. Draw all of its medians and altitude. The isosceles triangle means width which has two sides equal. So let us first begin. I will draw a 8 centimeter line. The base I will draw it as 8 centimeter. Name is not given, so we can give our own names. I'm giving it B and C. Now the two equal sides, I'm going to take 10 centimeters. Keep it on point B. Make an arc. From C, again same distance, make an arc. So you get the point of intersection, name it as A. Then join AB and AC. Now again, we know that vertex A, the opposite side is BC. For vertex B, the opposite side is AC. And for vertex C, the opposite side is AB. Now in our question, they have asked us to draw the medians also and altitudes also. Okay, so we will first begin with altitudes. We take vertex A first. So from A, I'll make an arc on the opposite side and draw an altitude, that is the perpendicular. So this is my first altitude. I'll name this as point D. Then I'll go to vertex B. The opposite side is AC. I'll make the arcs. I'll draw a line passing through point B. I'll name it as E. This is my second perpendicular from vertex B. Now vertex C, the opposite side is AB. So I get the arcs. I will draw a line from vertex C to this point. And this is my vertex C, the perpendicular. I'll name it as F. So my altitudes are done. Now I will go for the median. Now we know for median we need a midpoint. For midpoint we need perpendicular bisectors. So I will first start with the bisection of side BC. So I will take more than half distance, make the arcs. With the help of scale, I will see the point of intersection. It is exactly at D. From A to D, I will draw the first median. Now for isosceles triangle, one median is exactly at the altitude or the perpendicular of side BC. Second median for side AC, I will draw the perpendicular bisector. Take more than half. Make the arcs. If you want, you can erase the previous arcs so that you don't get confused. Now this arc, this point, and this point, I mark the point, midpoint. I will draw a dotted line. Even if you don't draw this dotted line, it's okay. You can just show the midpoint. The midpoint is here. Opposite side is AC. It means vertex will be B. So from B, I will draw this. I will name it as G. Now I will name it as, say, R. Now the third side, AB. Again, more than half distance. Make the arcs. So this is the point, and this is the point. I get the point of intersection, the midpoint here. So I will draw a line like this. I'll name it as S. So my medians are also over and my altitudes are over. Now the point where all the altitudes are meeting, black color, that is your orthocenter O. And the point where all the red color lines, the medians are meeting, that is called as your centroid G. So you have O, you have G. So what is your observation regarding this? The observation is that for side BC, the median is the perpendicular bisector only. And both the orthocenter and the centroid lie in the interior of the isosceles triangle. So this was the construction. Thank you.